Price action on Shiba Inu coin over the last couple of days has been extremely negative. But it's not just Shiba Inu coin that is getting hit. Guys, you can see Bitcoin coming down $58,000 Bitcoin. If you go to the daily chart, we're on our way back down to testing this major level of support around $55,000 again. And guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. If that level is broken, we could easily be testing $50,000 or even $40,000 Bitcoin. Now, I am not one to think that we are gearing up for some sort of a bear market. Absolutely not. All of the catalysts on the horizon are bullish for Bitcoin. All of the catalysts on the horizon are bullish for Shiba Inu coin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole. But the overall market right now is dealing with a lot. The economy is dealing with a lot. And people are calling for a recession at this point of the game, which could cause prices to come down, but it is ultimately going to lead to cuts in the interest rate. And when the interest rates are cut, money is once again going to become cheap. And when money is cheap, people are forced people are encouraged, I should say, to do two things. Number one, they're encouraged to go where money grows. Money goes where money grows is the old adage. And that means that they're no longer going to be able to receive 5% at a bank. They're no longer going to be able to receive large interest rates from bonds and so on. They're going to be forced back into the stock market, and they're going to be forced back into the cryptocurrency market if they want to receive those larger gains. And it's also going to make money cheap in the sense that investors and retail investors are no longer going to feel the stretch and the pain of borrowing for houses, cars, credit cards, and so on. Money is going to be cheaper, and therefore they're going to be encouraged to buy and spend. Now, we're going to look at the price action just a little bit here, but I want to focus on an article that I found about Shiba Inu coin because it's one of the reasons you're seeing prices decline. Right? It says that Shiba Inu coin futures open interest falls to a 6-month low as prices plunge. Now, derivatives in the cryptocurrency space are just as important as spot crypto trading, and it's just as important as derivatives in the stock market, commodities market, and so on. So let's take a look at this open interest in Shiba Inu coin futures. It says that the decline is due to a fall in the meme coin's price. As of writing, Shiba Inu coin trades around 1,400 points per coin, a level that it last reached on March 1st. And now it is actually below that level, with Shiba Inu coin currently trading at 1,340 points per coin. Now, looking at that, it says Shiba Inu coin traders stay away from betting on the coin's future price movements. According to CoinGlass, SHIB's future open interest is $26 million. It has declined consistently since July 19th, dropping by 51% in the last 16 days. An asset's futures open interest refers to the total number of outstanding futures contracts that have not been settled. When it declines, it indicates a decrease in market activity and interest in the underlying asset. It is generally interpreted as a bearish signal, which implies that traders are becoming less confident in the future price of an asset. However, Shiba Inu coin's predominantly positive funding rate across cryptocurrency exchanges suggests that this might not be true for the meme coin. For context, since it climbed to a year-to-date peak of 3,500 points per coin on March 6th, Shiba Inu coin's price has maintained a downtrend. And it was 4,500 points per coin. This is a typo here. Shiba Inu coin's price has maintained a downtrend. However, its weighted funding rate has remained primarily positive since then, highlighting the constant demand for long positions among futures traders. So there's a little bit of a split consensus on what is taking place in futures contracts and derivatives for Shiba Inu coin. But one thing that is not being split, one thing that is not contestable, is that retail investors are nowhere to be found right now. Cryptocurrency interest, as indicated by trends.google.com, shows you that we are at the lowest levels that we have ever been since 2016. That is prior to Bitcoin's run-up during the 2017 rally that took Bitcoin to $19,000 per coin. It is lower than it has ever been in the last 7 to 8 years, which is insane to think about. And I guess it's twofold, right? It could be in part due to the fact that more conservative investors are not in the cryptocurrency space because they're being provided a better alternative. to the conservative needs with higher interest rates. And also, you have the fact that retail investors have been, I guess, jaded as they came in 2017 and they quickly faded out. They come in 2021 and they quickly faded out. They don't have what it takes to hold through these bear markets. And what's going to end up happening is that when this bottoms out, retail investors are going to leave, and then the institutions pour back in. The price rises, and they see once again that they made an absolute mistake by getting out at the absolute bottom, and then they're going to jump back in as sentiment is rising and prices are high. Another thing, you got to take a look at the fear to greed indexes. CoinStats Fear to Greed Index at a level of 34 shows that investors are once again fearful. We're falling right back down to levels, level of 48 on CoinMarketCap's Fear to Greed Index. We're falling right back down to levels where we were just last month when the price of Shiba Inu coin was testing 1,200 points per coin. As you guys can see here, we'll go out to a daily chart. Coming back down to test 1,200 points per coin. That is exactly where we are on our way right now. Shiba Inu coin coming down, doing nothing but declining over the last week, sitting at 1,330 points per coin right now, a major 5.70% decline on the day. Shiba Inu coin is falling. The fear to greed index is falling. Retail investors do not have what it takes to be confident in this market, and therefore they're not going to buy. Until that confidence returns, Shiba Inu coin should actually expect to see continued declines. Why? Unless whales or unless institutions are willing to step up when the rest of the retail space is not, there's not going to be as much buying pressure. There's not going to be as much demand. Now, eventually, the fear to greed index will bottom. Eventually, people will get logical. Eventually, it goes, institutions and whales first. They're the ones that are going to be making the money. And then retail investors, once they're the last ones to feel confident, they will return into the space. But I don't know how far down we have to fall before Shiba Inu coin is once again viewed as cheap, before Bitcoin is once again viewed as cheap, before the overall cryptocurrency market is once again viewed as a good investment. Guys, we are in an upside down world right now. Presidents literally campaigning on cryptocurrency advocation, yet retail doesn't pay attention. Prices that are ready to burst at the seams and begin moving higher, yet retail doesn't pay attention. Retail they're very problematic. They will leave. I know you guys have seen that picture before. The guy's mining for diamonds, right? And just before he gets there, he gives up. That is exactly what is going to happen to retail investors. Institutions, they're in. They're loading. They're accumulating. Whales, they're in. They're loading. They're accumulating. Retail will give up at the very last moment, and that will be the bottom. From there, prices rise, people make money. If you're here, that will be you. I want to know what you guys think about it down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.